Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. Bit of a different change of scenery, so excuse all the mess, but we're just in the middle of a big job. As well as canning and making sure the pantry is stocked, we're also doing some frugal house repairs, getting ready for the winter. So we've had bath sealants all around the bath since we've moved in, and it was starting to look a bit grubby. It was having the little black spores were starting to grow on it. So yesterday we scraped it all out with a scraper, just a normal decorating scraper. Just scraped it all off and just pulled it all out and cleaned it all up. Managed to get it as best we can because Mary Ann bought a couple of rolls of these from Temu, and these have a bath sealant with the little groove in the middle that goes around the edge of the tiling and the bath, and these were only 78p for a 3 metre roll, and we got two. But I've just looked on Temu now and they've gone down to 58p, so for less than £1, and you can get your bathroom looking good again, as well as sealant and no leaks dripping down, because when the kids used to get a bath, they'd always be splashing, it'd go over the side, and then
forget when to turn the taps off.
yeah, and then we'd have to redo where the hole was and then just patch it up. But now we thought it's time to do it properly and let's get on with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure the first part. Going from the edge of the bath to the corner. Go a little bit over the edge of that one, so we'll say 26 on that. So just unroll this.
It's not a very big bathroom, it's really quite a small bathroom. We just literally have the bath, the sink, the toilet itself. But it's big enough for us, isn't it?
Yeah, shower on the bath. So I'm going to use scissors just to cut it.
I'll show you around our bathroom a little bit.
Getting to see the whole house.
All this tat isn't normally on the window ledge, it's normally boxed off. Couple of bits sit on the side. I normally have it quite decorative on the window ledge, and we have a little roller that pours down for the shower, or if it's too bright, or in the winter to keep some of the draft out. Nice little mirror. We used to have a really large mirror there, but that mirror's sufficient for us. Yeah, there's a few. Yeah, there's a few little bits we need to do to the bathroom, but as frugal as we are, we'll take our time and see what bargains arise, what turns up for us. This is the shower curtain, but I've literally just tossed it over the top so Mr. Wallflowers can gain access in and out. Have you measured that?
Yeah. So I'm just folding out where the line is.
But you're actually doing that whilst the tape is on, aren't you? To actually gather the shape. And
it's meant to be really sticky, so we're just going to do a little bit at a time.
Form the shape, get it bent so it's not too difficult afterwards when the tape's being removed.
And looking at some of the videos online, it's not just for bath sealants that you could use this for. You can use it if you've got a gap around your windows and the wind's blowing in or a bit of rain's coming in. you can put that around your windows.
Hey, that's a really good idea. We could use that on the downstairs window then, couldn't we?
And for the price of what it is, as I say, we paid 78 pence, and now the 58 pence on Temu.
We're not on commission, folks.
No.
It's just the bargain we've
We're
found.
There's some good things on Temu that's quite cheap, but there's also some things that you can get cheaper in the shops as well.
Well, I bought some containers, didn't I, for the pantry. And when I went to Home Bargains recently, I saw them over £1 cheaper.
And they were half price, weren't they?
No,
They were £2.50, weren't they? We paid £5 on Temu.
no, we paid £4 something.
I'm sure it was £4.
Yeah, I think it was about £1.50 cheaper, and I'd actually bought 10. So it was, a lot of money difference.
Just got to shop around.
Might actually show you the pantry at some point. If Mr. Wallflowers thinks it's a good idea.
So I've took the first little bit off. So I'll just put that on.
You need to fold it.
Get the fold in and just put the bottom bit flush with the bath and the tile.
Have you got the cannon stick?
Yeah. Just gonna
We're using the debubbler to help in this. I've got 2 debubblers and we think it's the perfect tool to help Mr. Wallflowers press in the crease. For anyone who doesn't can, a debubbler is a canning tool that helps you get the air bubbles out of any food before you pressure cook it. Do you want to show the debubbler, Mr. Wallflowers? It also helps you measure what gaps you're meant to leave at the top of the jar before you put the lids on to pressure can.
Here. It's also got a nice little handle that you can hold.
Okay, it's not a product placement.
Just get that flush up against the bottom of the bath, the side of the bath. Push it in where the crease is, and then go along the top to just rub it.
Just those first couple of inches already look 100% better, don't they?
Yeah. You can do this as cheap as you can.
Yeah. What was the next bit?
And them sealants and the tubes are good, but
The messy.
they are messy.
And you spend 12 months scraping off the drips and tidying up the mess of the drips.
And that's going on quite easy.
Sorry if the camera wobbles, I'm trying to balance over Mr. Wallflower's shoulder to show you closely.
And if you have to, I suppose you can put a little bit of sealant just at the top there.
What were the tiles? The groutings or...
Yeah. ones that are stuck okay. You know? First one done.
Okay.
That didn't take too long, did it?
No, looks very
Looks a lot
clean,
better,
very tidy. Now we go along this long stretch. You're going to measure it first. Make sure you've got it all on the one piece.
And you get 3 metres on a roll, so that's 15 foot.
Need to hold that. Got the sticky tape stuck to my foot. Go on, I've got this piece. Clinging onto this camera now so I don't drop the phone in the bath water.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention at the beginning as well, before you do start this, fill the bath up with water. Don't do it on an empty bath.
Go on, reiterate that now while you're standing up. You're a bit out of breath leaning over there.
You know, what I forgot to mention was, don't do it on an empty bath. Don't just seal it when the bath's empty, because when you do fill it, if you do that, and when you fill it up and you get in the bath sinks down with the weight of the water and the weight of yourself, and then the sealant will come loose and drop down, so you're wasting your time. So you best fill it up. I like a big deep bath, so I've filled it up to where I like it. Miriam doesn't have it as deep as that, so filled it up as much as what I do, leaned on the bath, left it for 10 minutes so the weight in the bath just pulled it down, and then put the sealant on.
Those bits you can see in the water are actually bits of the old sealants that we've just scraped off last minute, making sure that everywhere's done properly. Yeah, that looks lovely, the first bit. And then bend it first before you take the tape off, get it all nice and bent.
So it's just called bath sealant tape, if you're looking for it on Temu or eBay or...
Yeah, just creasing it and making it much easier for when we apply it. It's awkward because it's a long piece. Mr. Wallflowers has transverse myelitis and he gets pins and needles in his hands and sometimes doing fiddly work. It's awkward for him. But we've got 3 hands. We're getting there. What is it? Teamwork.
Many hands makes the dream work. Nearly there. So that's the crease in the middle.
Okay.
I think the hardest part is getting the table. Just do a little bit again.
Let me come over the other side of you so I can get a better shot of what we're doing.
It's not dropping balls. I'm going to put it flush onto the bath first and then push it up into the tile, into the gap and then onto the tile.
I'm trying to hold it out the water so it doesn't go in the water.
Probably to get this done by someone professional, or you'd pay a few bob, wouldn't you?
Just speak up slightly.
If you were getting it done professionally, you're going to be paying.
Yeah. No job's cheaper than £50 to £100 anymore, is it? I looked at a jumper in a charity shop today and the cheapest one was £9. That was in a charity shop. Am I just getting old or are the prices going crazy? £9 in a charity shop for a jumper?
Buy it new for that.
Well, probably can't, can you?
I don't know, sometimes we found in charity shops, we found them cheaper than the shop brand new.
Right, I'm going to have to cross over, but this can't go in the water. Right, let me come in. Did that go in the water? You're losing the sticky off it, it's all in the water. Now with it being so cheap, I just hope it cleans well.
And it keeps the stick.
Yeah, doesn't go yellow or... Don't want to be doing that once a month or once every 6 months. I'd like to get a couple of years out of it at least. Which is longer than we got out the fridge. So we got a fridge replacement because we got a brand new one. That went faulty. So they replaced the new one with another new one and that went faulty. So they've now taken the second fridge freezer away and with that we're without anything at all. And apparently we've got to wait 10 days, 10 to 14 days to have our money reimbursed for the original fridge freezer. So we can't move on, we can't do anything till we have the money reimbursed. So we're 10 to 14 days at least without a fridge freezer. Because then when we get the money back and we're able to go to a new company to get one, we're then going to have to wait for their delivery date. So... I think because it got wet, it's not sticking. This is sliding forward and not staying in the groove. This isn't sticking.
That bit didn't even get wet.
It's not sticking at all. Slide now.
Doesn't seem to be much sticking.
No, you have to take that piece off, and you got the second wheel.
And from there it sticks.
I know, but I don't want to
Doesn't
cut.
seem to be much stick on that side.
Okay, that's why it's cheap. It's hit and miss whether it's sticky or not.
I mean, you could always put a bit of sealant there
And
then
stick
put
it
on,
to it,
and it'll
yeah.
stick.
Right, there's the second one.
And if this doesn't work, that's what we're going to have to do. We'll just put a bit of sealant along there.
See, when you took the sticker off, I think you haven't took all the sticker off, because you can actually see it's still got sticker on it, and that's why it's not sticking. But now all the other sticky isn't working, is it? Oh yeah, the other sticky is working. So so it's because the protective layer, it's on the underneath bit. The protective layer hasn't been peeled off enough, so therefore it wasn't sticking. If it's not sticky, then the protective layer's on it.
It wasn't sticky. Good job you don't edit.
I know, yeah.
There you go.
So it's cut to measure, and now we go back in.
But that's still not sticky though.
And isn't there any more peely to peel off? Is that the bit that got wet? Let's see, can you see a colour difference?
You can feel it, you can feel the stick, and then it goes.
Yeah, look,
smoothly.
it's there. I can't peel it. Yeah. Can you see it?
Very good.
Right, make sure that's gone right to the edge.
Yeah, you can feel the stick.
Yeah, but make sure it's gone right to the edge, and there's not. See, there's another bit.
Yeah,
there's another
yeah.
bit. Yeah, now make sure that's gone right to the edge. I can't get it off my hands, so. Yeah.
Sticky all along.
Okay, Mark 2.
Right, let's go
Let's
again.
get this off my fingers. I can't get it off my fingers. Go on, it's off. Right, let's start again. You go that end. Let me
It's not
hold
because
it up.
it's cheap.
Yeah, it was because we hadn't peeled the protective thing off. Have you got it the right way round?
Yeah.
I thought it kept slipping, and it wasn't tucking into glue properly.
Take two.
Take two, but at least it's sticking now. At least it isn't faulty. Now, if we hadn't looked properly, we'd have just accused it and said it's a faulty product. And it was us, faulty peelers.
Yeah, we'd have got sued by them.
One of my favourite Van Gogh paintings, the peelers.
The potato.
The potato peelers, yeah, potatoes. It's just a drawing, pencil drawing, but I think it's lovely. We had it in the old house when we were in the living room for a short while. Yeah. Right, you got that, don't let it go in the water. Oh, that's better.
And it's... Well, at least the teeth didn't go in the water.
Mary's foot did. One of us were going to go in, weren't we? pound to a penny it was going to be me anyway. Oh, that foot's sopping. Just let me balance while I take this sock off. Don't let me drop the phone in. Oh! Sopping wet sock. What was the thing I used to sing to Crawford when he was younger? Diddle diddle dumpling, my son John.
Went to bed with one sock on.
One sock on, one stocking on, one stocking off. Diddle diddle dumpling, my son John. Right, just cut that straight because it'll just interfere with the next piece. Brilliant.
It sticks.
Yeah. I can come up and get the grouting on these tiles next.
Nearly there.
Onto the last edge. Right, make sure I can lean over your shoulder without falling in. I can hear you heavy breathing.
So that's one roll of tape has done the whole bath.
So we didn't need to. Mind you, I can look at addressing the living room window with that now, can't I?
And there's still
A
a
little
little bit left.
from the first roll. Very good.
So it's 2.2 centimetres wide and 3 metres on the roll.
Very good. Let's fold it together.
We thought we were getting a bargain at 78 pence, but it's gone down to 58 now.
And then I took one.
Yeah. But even if we get a few more rolls, and we can just do all the windows then, can't we? And it's all set for winter then.
There's only really the living room window. Oh no, there's a slight part on one of the bedroom windows. Yeah.
But we could do it around the sink and the kitchen as well, just around the edges there.
But they didn't have it in other colours, did they?
Yeah, you can get it in all different colours.
Oh. Did you do it in the black?
I can't remember seeing black, but I've seen green, like pink, yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Probably do it in black.
Now be careful to... Go on. Is it going?
Yeah. Let me just take it off. Yeah, stay. Hey. Oh. You think this is going to be the awkward part behind the taps, but I still think it's going to be quite easy. Again, just on the bath, flush on the bath and then push it into the gap. And then just stick it to the tiles and
Push that in a little bit more right in the middle where it's coming onto the soap part. Yeah. Oh, it's much better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those spores drive you crazy, don't they? The black
And the
spots.
amount of times we tried to clean them.
I know, yeah.
That's normally the hardest part behind the taps when you've got that sealant, isn't it? Trying to get it. No,
Brilliant.
It's probably took about 20 minutes to do the whole bath, isn't it?
With the sealants, the scrapings was
Yeah.
the most difficult part, wasn't it? But yeah, that's absolutely wonderful, thank you. Oh, it's a different bath, isn't it?
Yeah. If anybody in America would like me to come over and do it for them, I am available.
We'd have to stay
America
for a
or
fortnight.
Canada, maybe
Oh.
Australia as well.
Yeah. You pay the flights and put us up for 2 weeks and we'll come. Joking, of course. They team you all around the world now, don't they?
Yeah,
We were probably the latest to get
I think
to
they're
get
from
it.
China. I think. There we have it.
That's fabulous, well done.
So we've still got a full roll. So it's duct tape, basically, PVC duct tape. So if you're searching for it, just call it bath sealant tape. And we've still got a little bit left. So 78 pence. And we've done the whole bath. That looks 10 times better than what it did. See how long it lasts, but it
Amazing.
looks good, it looks
Yeah.
professional. I've never done that before in my life. Okay, thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you soon. Bye.